Welcome once more to this online session, which is about finding opportunities for African youth along the agricultural value chain. I am the PPRE coordinator of RADAR and also a yearly member, and want to help change the attitude of youth in Cameroon towards agriculture to enable them to get more into agricultural activities by first of all understanding what happens along the agricultural value chain from which they can leverage to find job opportunities, as well as to present the solutions offered by Radar, Group Radar, which is there to also promote youth employment by its strategy that wishes to employ about 20,100 uh, young graduates as green drivers to distribute its product. So I was expecting more youth around to have joined us so that we have, since the presentation is more about them, but I'll just continue while others join. So our topic is opportunities for African youths along the agricultural value chain. Now I want to look at the value chain and say value chain is all the activities that a business employs to bring a product or service to the market. Each product has its own, it has its unique value chain, which, if exploited, will give different opportunities, job opportunities for those who want to delve into or those who want to be agripreneurs in order to add value to the product. What are the points along the agricultural value chain? Now we have several intermediaries between the producer and the consumer. All these help to add value to the product, giving it added value so that it has a higher a higher income or a higher value. Now, what happens is when you understand the stakeholders within your value chain, you best know how to leverage uh, this value chain in improving the quality of the product. And at each point, it's an opportunity for you to each point is an opportunity for you to create uh, uh, entrepreneurship. Now, there are several individuals along or several job opportunities like uh, first of all the producers. We have at the level you can also have those who transport the product to the warehouse. You have package designers that helps to make the product appealing to consumers or to customers. You have accountants that help to manage sales or to give reports. We have data analysts, is important in e-commerce that help to track customer uh, activities, like to keep your customers by emailing constantly or social media advertisement, and a whole lot of myriads of activities you can do. Most importantly is processing that helps to really give several end products to your original or to your raw material. But no matter the point in the chain, all stakeholders should be able to commit to satisfying the needs of the customer. Now, what are the frameworks of identifying opportunities in the value chain? You can ask yourself these questions. If you're a young young graduate, you don't have job, but in your community, you want to create an impact in the agricultural value chain, you can ask yourself these questions. Who are the main actors within the value chain in your community? What are their strengths and their weaknesses within the value chain? And where is the majority of money being made in the value chain? And who are the beneficiaries? Asking yourself these questions will help you to position yourself in the value chain and to be able to know the gaps, to identify the gaps, which now you can fill in those gaps by creating a job opportunity. However, there are challenges to this, and let's take in the case of young Cameroonians, which I think is across other African countries. Financial assistance is a big problem for those who want to indulge into agricultural activities. We also have a lack of equipment, that's technological assistance, and some also are not really. You need capacity building. There's lack of capacity building for those who want to manage their own enterprise. Also, you have access to a market, a large or a wide market for the commercialization of your product, because you cannot produce and keep in your house. You need to know the market, and you have to use strategies to be able to satisfy or to attend to this market. So now we want to look at the case of radar. At the heart of radar is the achievement of the sustainable development goals. We have sustainable development goal one, which to reduce poverty, like making the lives of farmers better. We have goal two, which strives to end hunger by increasing food production to satisfy the growing population that is growing at a geometrical rate. We have access to good health, which is goal three. Goal four, which we have quality education. We also have goal eight, which is creating decent jobs, and that's why we have a special offer for young graduates, which we intend to we call them green drivers. Green drivers are those who through radar will be self-employed, that they'll have their own enterprise, but that radar will facilitate the installation. This enterprise will help them to be able to market the products and services of radar, and as such, they are going to make large profits from this product, from this service. Now, we also have the climate impact, which is a 13, group 13, that helps for to prevent climate change, amongst many others. And that's why radar is bringing an approach to agriculture, is migrating farmers towards climate smart agriculture, where it uses certain services as well as precise agriculture, which it uses services like the satellite to be able to monitor activities along the value chain, and to be able to monitor your farm remotely. That means you can be at home and you know what is happening in your farm. This will reduce the stress of going to your farm daily, or reduces the frequency at which you go to your farm. From where you only go when you want to intervene in a certain uh, risk. management, maybe pest control or other activities. Now, also, Radar is promoting organic farming. I mean, in his contract, he's going to give organic. He has to create contracts with farmers to produce organically. This is to gain part of the increasing market of organic products worldwide. Now, with all the diseases, non-communicable diseases nowadays, such as cancer, diabetes, obesity, there's a dire need for organic to accelerate efforts to improve organic production. Now, organic production is being practiced, but many it's difficult to trace what all the activities that occur right from the raw material to the end product to actually see that yes, good agricultural uh, practices or good manufacturing practices have been used to be able to maintain the standards, the international standards. That's why radar is also helping. Why they give you contract farm, organic contract farming, they also help to help trace all the activities right from the farm right to the final product, such that you gain confidence to customers to make them understand, to be confident that nothing, that all the practices has been followed to maintain organic production, and there's no risk of adulteration or use of other artificial chemicals and all the like. So, in a nutshell, rather through these activities, we'll be able to provide jobs for young graduates, which are known as green drivers, whether you're a master's level or you're in the degree level or even advanced level. Those who have just have the advanced or their GCO levels, to be able to at least do something and not rely only on their parents. They can act as distributors of this product while gaining some money to sponsor themselves while in university or further. And also, the radar will provide an educational platform that will also be able to provide distance learning to to farmers, to youth, uh, to- through educational institutions, and practically anybody who wants to improve, like the employees who want to improve on their CV. So these are the sites which you can you can go to, and then you see where all the solutions that the radar is providing for all the youth, and how they can register for this. There's a form there, www.groupradar.net and www.radargreen.net. You have forms there to register, or you can contact me through my number, the WhatsApp number 670687599, to enlighten you more on how you can make your own money, not depend on the government or depend on other people. So, to conclude, there are many opportunities along the agricultural value chain for young professionals to leverage and make lasting impacts to their communities. But finding these entrepreneurial opportunities requires a commitment and passion to operate ethically with your partners and customers, the willingness to innovate and challenge established norms. So you have to have the passion. This. there's this reluctance that they believe that the youth believe that agriculture is just going to the farm with your hoes and kettlers, and it's not they just they have the myth that it's not lucrative, and so there are many fields or many things you can do and have an impact in the agricultural value chain, whether you're a biotechnologist, whether you're a food processing engineer, uh, whether you're an accountant, an e-commerce marketing agent. Radar is giving you these solutions and is providing is exploiting these value chains to be able to provide the youth the possibility to have jobs along this value chain. So for other youths who want to gain or who want to know what agribusiness is all about and want to become agripreneurs and want to see their community change through agriculture, because that's the basis of sustainable development, should should log on to visit the site yali.state.gov to complete a course in agribusiness, and to also make sure that you visit the site as I earlier provided, that radar, these are the sites given to be able to see the many opportunities that are available for them. Okay, so in a nutshell, that's the end. So now we are going to a discussion or interactive phase. If you have any questions or about the presentation or any other worries, or maybe you are looking to join the radar program, I don't know how to do, or you want to know more about radar or more about creating agricultural value chains in your community, we can discuss on using topics such as post harvest loss, uh, also financial assistance, so that we, we look for way forward and how to know the main difficulties of youth, why they are not encouraged to join the agricultural sector, which is very lucrative. So thank you, and I'll be expecting any questions. Hello, are we there?
My dear Peter, thank you too for that succinct but clear presentation. If it's possible, you can one for further information. If there's no question,
Please, I didn't get you. Can you come again?
I was thanking you for that succinct but clear presentation. And I would say that if it was possible, you can share once more your WhatsApp numbers for those who are interested and who
Oh,
can contact you for further information later.
okay, okay. So I'll drop it in the chat. Okay, my WhatsApp number is again, and let me just read it. We have the number goes those 670 687599. 670 687599. I'll provide a recording of this video, and so that people can watch later and can get any information from there. They can contact me. Okay, if there are no questions, then I think we'll end the session for now. Uh, In the next session, we can bring in questions to know more about radar and to know more about opportunities which you can leverage. So thanks to everyone for attending, and see you in the next presentation.